phenomenon they do tonight is comedian, and that is telling jokes. And how many people that come to comedy actually want to laugh? Raise your hand. How many people that come to comedy really want to say, that fucking comedian was not funny at all? Raise your hand. Priest and the cab driver were gaining the gates of heaven. And gates of heaven, St. Peter greeted them, and he showed them the fruits of their worldly endeavors, and showed the priest a very small shed and a vegetable patch, but he showed the cab driver a mansion on 20 manicured acres. And the priest said, I dedicated my soul, life, and breath to the church. And all I get is a shed. And then St. Peter says, well, here in heaven, you're rewarded by the fruits of your labor. When you preached, everybody fell asleep in church. So when the cab driver drove the streets of New York City, people were praying to me like crazy.
I checked it after you were in there.
I so did not. Seriously? I haven't been here in months.
Comedy defense. Hey, you at the bar. Come on up here and tell a joke.
Yeah! Oh.
3 women entered heaven. And they said, hey, there's only one rule in heaven. They said, do not step on any of the ducks. So one woman, they have to do like, there are ducks everywhere. So the first woman steps on the duck right away. All of a sudden, St. Peter comes up.
Sorry,
Ugliest man he's ever seen before gets chained to her, and she's explained, you got to go through a journey with this ugly man. Oh my God, she can't believe it. So the second woman, the next day, she steps on a duck. She gets chained to an ugly man. The third woman is very careful not to step on any of the ducks and does a great job. For 2 weeks, she doesn't step on a duck. All of a sudden, a gorgeous guy appears out of nowhere and gets chained to her. She says, falls to her knees and says, dear Lord, I don't know what I did to deserve this. What did I do to deserve the fruits of this bounty? The guy says, I don't know about you, man, but I just stepped on a fucking duck. Man's in hell, wallowing in his misery, can't believe he's going to be here for eternity. Satan comes up to him and says, hey, it's not so bad. We have a lot of fun here in hell. The guy says, really? Satan says, yes. Do you like to drink? The guy says, I love to drink. He says, well, Monday's drink day. You can have as many drinks as you want. We got beer, wine, tequila, vodka, anything you want, as much as you want. And hey, are you a gambler, man? Because I love to gamble. Says, well, that's great. It's Tuesday's casino day. We play all the paper games, craps, pie gow, bingo, everything you ever want to play as long as you want to do it. And hey, you drugs? I love drugs! Well, that's great. We got the best weed from all over the world. We got methamphetamine. We got the best Peruvian cocaine. You can do as much as you want. And hey, I bet you're gay too, Satan says. Oh, no, I'm not gay at all. Ouch! You're going to hate Thursday.
Ouch, I said ouch.
Ouch! You're going to hate Thursday.
Well done.
10 English lords runs into his faithful servant. The servant says to the English lord, Lord, what are you doing in hell? He says, I'm here because I lied, I cheated, I stole, swindled, and I embezzled to pay for the debts run up by my freeloading playboy son. But you were a faithful servant. You were especially good to the missus. Why are you in hell? Because I'm the father of that playboy good-for-nothing son. Three Stooges. Everybody know who the Three Stooges are? Very good. Let's hear a Curly impersonation. There we go. Everybody knows. Okay. So, the Three Stooges are in heaven, and they're at the gates, and St. Peter says, Larry, what is the meaning of Easter? a question. He says, well, that's where kids get dressed in costumes and go and knock on doors and ask for candy. Wrong! And sends Larry to hell. Goes to Curly. Says, Curly, what does it mean of Easter? And Curly says, woo, help me. Woo, 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 woo. That's it. He says, hell, Easter is when the fat man comes down the chimney and gives all the good little boys and girls presents. Wrong. You go to hell. He goes, okay, Mo, last chance. What is the meaning of Easter? Mo says, I know this. Easter is when Jesus rises out of the ground. And, prod St. Peter, and if he sees his shadow, there's 6 more weeks of winter. Newlywed couple is on their wedding night, and the woman's asking them, how many women have you slept with? How many guys have had your woman ask you that question before? No, not a single guy here has ever had a woman ask him. Okay. He goes, look, you don't want to know. She goes, yeah, I want to know. He goes, look, you're going to get mad. She goes, I'm not going to get mad. He goes, look, you're going to get mad. There's no good thing for me to answer here. She goes, look, when we got married, we said we were going to basically share everything. How many women have you slept with? You promise you're not going to get mad? I promise. All right, let me see if I can count this up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, you, 6, 7. All right, my last joke. You guys ready for my last one?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, we are. 2 jokes ago.
Thank you. Let's do that Curly impersonation again. There you go. Yeah. All right, I got some good ones going on here. Guy goes into a bar, orders a beer. The bartender says, here's a beer, 25 cents. Guy says, 25 cents for a beer? That's the best deal I've ever heard of. You got any food around here? Guy says, yeah, we got a great steak special. It's a 1-pound New York steak. You get a baked potato, you get another side, and you get dessert, and it's only $1. Guy goes, it's only $1? $1 for a steak dinner and 25 cents for a beer? How do you make any money? Guy goes, well, you'd have to ask the owner, but he's upstairs with my wife. Guy says, upstairs with your wife? What's he doing upstairs with your wife? The same thing I'm doing in this business downstairs. Hey, thank you guys very much. Also, like comedy. Thank you. Stevie Mo for Mark.
You gotta say you let that restaurant owner fuck your wife for free steak. I saw the Oscars are coming up. Any fans of the Academy?